Is this thing on? Is this thing on? It is. Well, welcome back to my Let's Play of Tomb Raider 2. Jamie Clough Gaming here. Oh god. Right, and this is part 13, which is the second part of the deck. And this time, I know, a second visit to the pool, there are sharks. Now, if you were observing the first time, there weren't sharks in the pool before. But now, suddenly, for some reason, there is. So... That's what I loved about old games as well, that you just get random shit spawning randomly for no logical reason whatsoever, other than the fact that Lara had spawned it. I don't think that happens again now, it just doesn't happen anymore. Everything's too formulaic and stale for genuine creativity to emerge, unfortunately. That's just a blanket statement that covers the entire of gaming these days. That's why I don't LP modern games. Though I must say that the remake of the original Spyro games were good, but that's because they were remastering the old classics, so all they had to do was polish it up a bit and put it on the PS4 and the PC. So its goodness comes from the fact they were good games anyway. So, however, I don't agree with all of the decisions they made regarding it, and I still hold the original versions to be the better versions, quite frankly. It isn't by that much, it's just stylistically and in terms of some of the humour has been lost as well, because like Bombo the flag keeper is called Bob the flag keeper. So it's because of offending people in the Middle East. I don't think people in the Middle East would give a fuck whether he's called Bob the flag keeper or Bombo the flag keeper, to be honest. They're not as sensitive as people in the media like to make them out to be. They're not all terrorists. Just most of them are terrorists, but oh dear. No, not most of them. Oh god. Just the whole of Iran is a terrorist. Oh no, it isn't. It isn't. And yet, America always seems to want to be on the verge of bombing the shit out of Iran, no matter who's in charge, right or left. So, yeah. America always just wants somebody to have a war with, that's the problem. That's first thing, it brings the money in. It brings the money in. Oh dear. Right. I promised myself, since I just rambled on at the end of the other video, I want to continue the topic I started, which is about me arguing about this Temple OS guy on YouTube. Yeah, so what I'd got around to saying is that some people didn't appreciate my sentiment. Well, I didn't actually start to argue. Well, I did, really, because I disagreed with... Well, I responded to another comment and I said that the world was better off without this Temple OS guy, because he was too much of a bigoted prick sort of thing. A religious prick. Even though he had some mental health issues, his behaviour was it was very, very narrow-minded, his beliefs, and you can't just put it was a personal disorder to some extent, you can't just blame every aspect of you on a mental health problem. That's not how mental health works, to be honest. It's all in your head. You've got to have, I mean, some things do get hampered with mental health, like cognitive thought and so on, but actions, you don't need to think to act. To know how to act is instinctive, it's not thought-based. So I'm buying into his illness fully there. because we've all dealt with mental health shit to a certain extent. Some of us more than others, obviously, but it depends on the person. It depends on their life experience, or lack thereof. Oh, I'm hilarious, me. Even if I'm the only one that has ever said so in 33 years. Oh, God. I like eating pizzas in front of Tomb Raider. I like pizzas, I do. I do. Oh, me God. Oh. So anyway, yeah, I pointed out that some of his beliefs are straight up not mental health problems. They're his beliefs, do you know what I mean? I mean, you can make the point that his mental health affects the way he does believe, affects the way he sees the world in such a way that he believes black people to be inferior and so on, but for me that's straight up racism. A bit of mental health thrown in to make him worse, but the guy was a total loser. He still lived with his parents, and he was over 40 years old. But he spent all of his time promoting this online server, and then when you look at the videos he posted on it, which I did because this was a documentary, 35 years behind the curve. I mean, why would you want his server when it's so basic and mediocre and 80s looking that anyone could, with a basic understanding of server development, could make a better one than his, quite frankly. And he literally thought that he was God, didn't he? And that his server, at least, was God's gift for nerds. A lot of these fanboys actually buy into his bullshit, you know. But yes, he did have problems, and I kind of feel bad for him because he did end up getting kicked out of his parents, and he died with no home and not much money to his name. But so do a lot of people. So, but if you heard his singing, it's absolutely atrocious, you know, atrocious. And I'm not just saying bad, as in when most people attempt to sing something and they're not singers, they've got no rhythm, you know. But his, oh my God, oh my God. The show shouldn't disrespect the dead, but hey, I'll disrespect whoever wants. He's a celebrity, you know. I mean, he wouldn't really care about one hater, to be honest. I've never met the fucker, you know. I never will. He's dead, you know. He's dead. Do you know what I mean? He's dead. Did I mention the fact that he's dead? Oh, dear. But a very bizarre guy. Yeah, very bizarre. I mean, to be honest, that documentary series is full of bizarre loser idiots who managed to somehow get internet famous in a way which I've never been. So I'm not saying I'm not jealous, but when you have fame, you've got to be responsible with it to a certain degree. And this Temple OS guy he didn't really care. So his behaviour got worse as well, and he even had a video. I don't know. He must have filmed himself like having an argument with his parents. I do see the funny side in that. Oh, you got to feel bad for his parents. I mean, Jesus. He was probably saying he hated them and all this. And I've had moments where I hate my family as well, and I've full blown like crazy arguments with them. So, well, I wouldn't film it, put it on the internet. And so that just gives the trolls even more ammunition against them, really. I'm not a troll, really. I'm just a casual observer at best. At worst, I know you're not even a prick, but there's nothing better for me than having an argument on YouTube, because some of them are absolutely hilarious what they say to you. I just can't help trolling them a bit with my responses. Try and continue the argument longer. So we get an endless, silly argument online because there's some people who laughing their heads off at the Xanthi argument, and if that provides entertainment, then I've done a service on it. So. Oh God. Anyway, so yeah, Temple of Sky. Don't know what to make of them fully. Bigoted loser. Oh, he's mental health problems. Who's dead? How about that? Oh God. Oh God. Oh. Have I offended somebody? Shut up. I don't care. I don't care. Oh. This is probably the most insane Let's Play of Tomb Raider 2 I've ever been done. Furthermore, nobody gives a shit about it. Never mind. Oh. 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 Oh God. No, I've lost the plot a bit tonight, I think. What time is it? Oh God! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die live on the internet. Except it's not live because it's pre-recorded, but never mind. By the time you see it, it certainly is not live by any stretch of the imagination. I don't live stream as of yet. I got a Twitch, but I've never posted anything on it, and it's a nice touch with the sharks. I like how they still move about when they're dead. So I've left that in for your amusement. I hope you goddamn appreciate it in 250 years or whatever it is. When I don't know what the future of the internet is. And there's a third shark, which is alive, but he's got stuck down there. So he doesn't even bother me. So it would be very hard to kill him anyway. I could kill him with the harpoon gun if I so wanted to, but since he didn't present a threat to me, I'd say I'd leave him alive. What's the worst that can happen? Oh, he or she, I don't know whether whether it's a male shark or a female, because it's almost impossible. Well, I think the males are supposed to be bigger, aren't they? So I assume it's a male because it's like enormous. But yeah, I like to have arguments on the internet, and that's by no means the only argument I've ever had on the internet. I've been having arguments on the internet since 2004? I want to say 2004, yeah, 2004. But they started on forums and that, many of which I'm no longer a part of and haven't been for several decades, but like the forum I joined back in 2005, and for 1.5 years I was a regular member, but then out of nowhere the forum all got deleted and everything I posted got deleted. Well, any record of me existing was gone suddenly forever, and the thing with forums is it never really lasts for me, does it? I mean, I tried joining the Tomb Raider forums, didn't work out. Even when I got banned and tried rejoining, if you find out that you're a banned user, you get banned for life again. So just keep rejoining until well, the problem I made with Jamie Clough Gaming is that I linked my social media to the forum, and Mr. Jafar just obviously clicked on that. It had information about my previous account names, and of course I got suspended because of that, but it was because I was trying to prove something to this character, so I was new to the forums. I shouldn't have done that. Just that raised suspicions that I wasn't new to the forums, even though it was a new account. So other people have said they lurk around, and did they get banned? No, they did not. But then again, they didn't say they had social media with information about previous accounts on, so there you go. So then, you may know this already, you may not, I decided to set my own forum up called the Alternative Tomb Raider Forums, and 5 people have joined, and 2 of them are troll accounts, but never mind that. And furthermore, you can't actually do anything on it yet, and this will be the same for a good few years, probably because I have no idea what I'm doing with the software. Because I've never owned a forum before. That's the problem, you see. That's the problem. And then I thought about having another forum. So I saw a video on YouTube about free webs, but that was made several years ago. And when I tried making a forum on it, it was totally different. I was just like, nah, it's not like how it was in the video, so I'm not doing it, quite frankly. But that seemed quite easy to set up, so I was a bit frustrated that they changed the layout of the website so much that you couldn't do a forum anymore, just a website. And I don't want a website. The previous thing I had was a website, it was a blog site, and I've changed that WordPress blog site literally into a forum. So, yes, we're whittering on too much. It's a Let's Play. If you don't want commentary, you'll always mute the sound, or you can find a walkthrough that doesn't have commentary on it. Because you get idiots on YouTube Let's Play saying, shut up, shut the fuck up, what are you, Robert? No, I just want to hear the game. You're watching the wrong type of video, you're not watching you're not even watching a walkthrough that doesn't have commentary. What the hell are you on about, you know? Don't go to somebody's Let's Play and complain that it's a Let's Play. That's straight up trolling, that is. And then people post things as Let's Plays, and they don't even have commentary on, so they're not Let's Plays. And I'll berate them for this, of course. I'll berate them. I say, hey, this is a mistake. This isn't a Let's Play. You haven't provided commentary, therefore it's a walkthrough. Why is it marketed as a Let's Play rather than a walkthrough? But of course, they don't appreciate it. Oh my god. Oh god. The problem with getting takeaway food is you've got to eat it straight away. There's no room for delay really. Otherwise it'll go off or it'll get hard. You know, it'll be inedible in a few hours. I'm not sure I want to clog up my arteries this badly, so I'll probably leave most of the chips. Oh, I've got a cold again. This is the thing, I could be coming down with the coronavirus. And given that I've got asthma, it would straight up kill me, and I wouldn't be able to post stupid things on the internet all the rest of my life. Oh dear, what a shame. What a shame. It's not like I'm greatly anticipating death and I'm looking forward to it every moment, counting down the days or anything. Oh no. God. God almighty, that's just the most outrageous bunch of twaffle I've ever gone out in my entire life. And it's great. There's absolutely nothing to do with Tomb Raider 2. I'm just laughing, just gonna be full of laughter, you know. It's like watching the Peter Griffin of Let's Plays. I think sometimes I have to make up for the fact that the game isn't always that entertaining when people know what they're doing, so the commentary, I'm like, I have to go all manic and go a bit mad and just like be all over the place and wacky, because frankly I need the video to have some sort of entertainment factor besides the game. That's the whole point in Let's Playing, isn't it? So it is and it isn't. Oh, I like doing it, that's the thing. And my accent's so retarded that it goes all over the place as well. I can slip into an Irish accent or a Mancunian accent or any accent, and I slip back out again. There's not much I can do about that. It just kind of happens. I'm like the lunatic that never got locked up. But I'm not. I am like this in real life, but not really. Why am I telling you about what I'm like in real life? Shut up, it's none of your business. It's private. No, those chips are not very nice. I'm going to call them. Some chicken wings. Probably have those. I'm not eating. Yes, I'm eating near the computer. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do? Slap me across the face with a wet fish and call me a bitch? Oh no! That was saying the craziest things I can think of. Oh my God! Oh no! Don't say it. Don't say I got fucking indigestion again. Again. 1 millionth time today. Anyway, yeah, I love this level. I really do. I think it's really well designed. And I already said this, but I thought I'd reiterate in this video that I really do like this level. I'm not talking about other things, because I'm not keen on this level. I love this level. It's brilliant, and whether God, I'm an idiot, because of course of all the chicken wings, and they've put chips in with the chicken wings. There's no chips and chips. I've just wasted my money there. Never mind. It doesn't matter. And so shut up. I don't care. Well, that attitude is aimed at like mega rich celebrities, but I have it towards anyone. It's like, shut up. I don't care what your opinion is. I don't care. Shut up and fuck off and get a life, quite frankly. But yeah, I died there. That was pretty funny. To be honest, a lot of deaths in classic Tomb Raider are hilarious. And even they can't even get deaths right in the modern games. They're too graphic and gory. They're not funny, you know. It's no longer entertaining to see that sort of thing. But gore suckers would fucking love it. But I'm not so keen on it, because some of the deaths in particularly in Tomb Raider 2013, they're quite brutally graphic. You got like a spike going through her neck and blood pouring out. It's like something out of a horror movie. But to be fair, I do love Tomb Raider 2013. Because I actually think it was a huge improvement on Legend and Reversing Underworld. So I'm not so sure about the character model. I mean, they rebooted her agent. It was a bit of a wuss in the game, but it works. The story works. But when I played the latest one to date was Shadow of the Tomb Raider, which already was 2 years old now, believe it or not. And, well, not quite, it'll be in September or something. But when I played that, oh God, I just couldn't help escape the feeling that they've tried to do too much. What they've ended up with is just such. It looks pretty, but it's like so. The gameplay is very formulaic, and you don't really have a choice in what you're doing. What made the classic Tomb Raider games good was you can either kill the enemies or you don't. In Shadow of the Tomb Raider, you have to kill the enemies, or you will die. And there's some sections where you can't move on until you've killed an entire room full of enemies. And that just sucks the fun out of it for me. It just makes it too serious. Even though some of the enemies are like mutants, which are very unrealistic, but the combat is way too formulaic. And there's one section where I just think Lara's not. I haven't even designed her to be good at combat. And expect you to do all this slick combat work with your gun, and it's just like she is good with the gun, but when there's 500 mutants coming at you at the same time, not so much, to be honest. I got stuck in that area. I got sort of put off by that. I put the game down for half a year before I tried it again. Oh, I eventually did get past it. I fluked it, frankly, because it's far too. You see, when I say that's too difficult, I don't mean that it's too difficult in that it's difficult. I mean it's too difficult in that it's badly designed and flawed. Whereas the difficulty in these classic Tomb Raider games is it's not generally badly. It's not because of poor design choices. It's because it was genuinely hard to do and required genuine skills to actually get through it. So. I probably explained that like an absolute idiot, but I don't care. It's my video. What are you going to do? Hack my channel and delete my account? Sometimes I wish somebody would hack me Twitter, because I don't even like Twitter. It's rubbish, in my opinion. What annoys the shit out of me about Twitter is I've actually got followers on there, a lot of followers, and none of my other social media has done anything like that. So it's a bit frustrating. That doesn't sort of translate across the board. And I don't know why I'm so big on there, because, well, people are getting a message, people are unfollowing me. But once I had 2,900 followers, it's down to 1,700. They're dropping like flies now, as they realise I'm a fucking nobody. And there's no reason to have those followers, but there you go. When Twitter, for me, is just a promotional tool for what I'm doing on YouTube and doing art. It's just, I share a classic tune every week, and that's it. I'm not as addicted to it as I used to be. Like in my first year on it, when I posted like, well, I'd been on it previously, but with a different name, and I deleted that account because it was silly. That account never got that big, got about 40 followers, and then I deleted it and got like, I never thought that the account I was placing it with would actually do any better, but it did somehow, so it did much better. Like way better. Well, having those followers on Twitter hasn't emboldened my other online activities in any way whatsoever. Even sharing your videos on Twitter, it does nothing for them, in the most part. People will click the link, but they won't actually watch your video. They'll see that you've promoted it. They won't watch it. Because people on Twitter don't watch YouTube videos. I'm probably the only one that does. I've just said that I watch YouTube videos on Twitter. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, these chicken wings are a bit dry, to be honest. But occasionally when I have chicken wings, they're actually nice, but oh my god. I've got a funny pain in my throat. Have I got salmonella? I might have done. You never know with eating meat. That's the thing. You never know if it's diseased or not, or if it's cooked properly. And if it isn't, you're pretty much fucked, to be honest. So that's a good reason, is I need to go vegetarian. But I've never been vegetarian or vegan, so it would be a bit too much of a change for me to actually make it succeed. So it probably won't ever happen. Even though it's a bit shocking the way we treat the animals we kill and eat the abattoirs and so on. But The irony is, with farm animals, they would have died out centuries ago if we didn't need them, so they would have become extinct pretty quickly. So, the very reason cows exist is so we can eat them. It's a bit cruel, but I don't think that's ever going to change, really. More people are going vegan, but most people aren't doing it because of that. They're just doing it for health reasons. So, something I did find funny was that when the pet organisation were criticising Lewis Hamilton for doing something, I don't know what, or wearing fur, I think it was. And then when he went vegan, they named him the man of the year. So I thought that was funny. Yeah. When people say it's healthy, and on the other side, other people say no, you cut meat out completely, you're not getting the proteins because humans are natural meat eaters. Well, there's arguments on both sides, and I'm just talking a lot of nonsense. And it's a bit like zero punctuation. I can't stop. Oh, we're right at the end of the level. My hands are greased up to fuck, and I'm touching the keyboard because I'm a spaz. What are you going to do about it? Cancel me. Oh, please don't cancel me. I've got so much to give. Yes, I nicked that from the mighty bush. So what? People get inspired by things. What are you going to do about it? I said that far too many times. Even that's nicked off of the Let's Plays. I'm really plagiarising what I've already seen being done like several years ago. The difference is that got views and this isn't going to get views, so I don't know why that's funny. The difference is that they actually had a motivation to do it because they got views. I don't have that motivation. I'm doing it purely for the love of doing it, because if there wasn't love, there'd absolutely be no reason to do it at all. So, and critics might say, "Oh, you're doing it because you got nothing else to do." You're sad. Well, perhaps I am. Well, anyway, that's the deck. I got all 3 secrets, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.